Welcome back to Studio 4, everyone. Joining us now is our good friend Skylar Gallup, the host of the Hey Amarillo podcast, and she's going to tell us about her latest guest on the show. So tell us about the guest. It's a very interesting one.
Yeah, this is a really fun one. So it's Jody Holland, who is a guy that people kind of tend to know around Amarillo. He's got a huge body of work. He's an author, a keynote speaker. He has whole courses that he's developed, kind of around the idea of like making people better, but in a positive way. Yeah, so he really focuses on kind of the human condition, what it takes to like truly affect change in yourself or in people. Very psychological, very interesting conversation this week.
That is so cool. Did he kind of tell you like how, like kind of like the why? How did he get into that? Why did he get into that?
I think that what he described in the interview was kind of just a very deep and natural curiosity and interest in people and the way that we work, the way that we perform in our careers and in our lives. And so he studied psychology and communications, and then went straight into coaching, which I kind of thought was, I guess I would have assumed that he would have like wandered his
somewhere
way
else,
into
right.
like been a business owner that managed teams for a while, but no, he went straight into like executive coaching and team coaching, and has been doing that his entire career. He has multiple books, deeply educated in the field. One of his kind of areas of expertise is in facial communication. And
I'm interested.
Like what your face, not just like, if you look like how you're emoting, but like if your forehead is taller, that can signal to him, because he's trained on it, that you're maybe quicker to make a rash decision. Or like if your ear, it's about like where your ears are placed, can indicate to him when he's looking to coach someone things about their personality from like a genetics level.
That is so cool. What? So he's like, he kind of know, would that kind of like fall under like body language, I guess you could say? Like, I didn't even know you could like look at a face and kind of know.
Yeah.
That's so interesting.
I know.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it was fun. And if you know Jody, he's also super charismatic and funny and fun and caring, and he cares about the people. So he kind of pairs in this episode like deep knowledge and understanding, as well as like decades of experience doing his work, with just like love and passion and kindness. So he's a great guy, and I think it resulted in a pretty good podcast episode.
Oh, that is so cool. And I bet, like, just talking to him, I bet you could like learn so many things from him, since he does do trainings, he coaches people and all that stuff. That sounds very, very, very cool. I'm interested. I would definitely watch this episode, because I've always been kind of fascinated and just looking into that, like getting coached and all that stuff. And where can we go to learn more about this episode?
Sure, you can always find us on any of your social media platforms, on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter and LinkedIn and all the things. Additionally, wherever you may already listen to your podcasts. So whether that be Stitcher, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, there are so many platforms, and by the magic of technology, we live on all of them. So you can follow the show and you'll catch our latest episode every Monday.